I would like if somebody did something like that for me.
You got that dance. You got that. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce you. Oh, wow. This gentleman is all the way from the West Coast. His name is Leonard Reed.
Yeah!
There's a famous dance that we just tried to do for you. It's called the Kim's Dance. This gentleman here invented this dance. Leonard maintains that we have been doing this particular dance wrong for years.
Oh no!
Right. Not the dance. Just one step.
Hey, Dimitri was
How old is he? 40 years old?
You haven't seen anybody do this dance until you've seen him do it.
Yeah!
How old is he? 40 or 50?
Mr. Reed is 93 years old.
93?
Can I sit down?
Yeah, he's been working so hard. Leonard is here on this particular coast to receive a plaque. Last Sunday, we were at Town Hall, and this gentleman here showed us exactly how to do the shim-sham.
Yep.
So why don't we, you don't get this opportunity all the time. Why don't we do
The right way.
see if we can do it the right way.
Okay.
But now we can't miss because we got the man here that knows how to do it.
The pressure's on.
Mr. Reed, is it all right if we get together with you?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Right.
I came all these miles.
We can get them out. Yeah.
No, you know.
Yes? No. Now we got to watch this thing first. Who's gonna do it with me? Where's the girl? Oh, all right. Okay. I'm ready.
Can I explain it?
Yeah, explain it.
Let me explain it.
Explain it.
The only difference is going from the first step to the second step, because all of the steps are on and a one. And a one. The third step, and a one. The fourth step, and a one. And we started this on and two. And it was wrong. You have to make the break, stop, bebop, bebop, bop, bop. And a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, 6, and a 7, and an 8. If you count the time, you see and a 1, 2, 3, and a 4, 5, 6, and a 7, and an 8. Everything is done on 8 bars. And a 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8. Then you break. But this, they weren't doing it. And I can't count it that way, I'm sorry. I just can't count 1.5. But you do the break with me and say, I always say this because the woman I was married to was named Anna Jones. So when you break, you say, bop, bee, bop, bee, bop, bee, bop, bop, bop. Anna Jones. You got it. You told me to stick to it. You did. So, once he said I can't do it the other way, now he just did it right. Can we just do that step and then do the whole thing? I'm willing. I just walked all the way from 100. Let's go there too. I've never seen taxis just pass me by. 33rd Street, and I came out of the train, Long Island train. Passed by. Finally stood in line, 4,000 people. And I couldn't stand there any longer, and I walked up to 41st Street and got another line for taxi, 4,000 more people. So then some woman said to me, get on the bus. Now I got on the bus in front of the bus I got on had broken down. And all the passengers had to get off of that bus, so I just got right along and walked right here. Didn't cost me nothing to get out. So let's just do the break and do that one step, then we do the whole thing. Ready? And and say it every time. And
Don't forget Anna Jones now. Oh yeah.
Right there.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, you probably heard about the great champion Joe Louis. Anybody here old enough to know about Joe Louis? Well, here is a gentleman that was during his whole career. I think that he's got the closest guy that ever was to Joe Louis. He taught Joe how to play golf. And then Joe told him how to play golf.
Yep.
We're trying to get this guy to stay on this particular course long enough to teach us some golf. He still teaches out in LA. What day is it that you play on, Joe?
I'm being honored the 12th of June by the PGA for lifetime membership.
Oh, now that's good and honor. And I know you've heard Joe say some funny things, and you've heard some great situations that Joe was.
Well,
this come and tell a couple of them.
One of the things he said to me one time, he said something I didn't like. And I said, Joe, if you weren't the heavyweight champion, I'd hit you in your mouth. He said, well, that stops a whole lot of people. We used to do the boxing bit, not boxing, I'd run up to him and beam, I'd hit him. I said, this kid's got nothing. He's too old to get his hands up. And I'd do it, he'd knock me down. Then he'd walk over and say to me, get up. I said, what? He said, get up. I said, you need to get up on my sand and not you. Yeah, he said to me one day, he said, what do you do? I said, I'm a paperweight champion of the world. He said, I never heard of you. I said, you look in the books. He said, I never saw no Leonard Reed in there. I said, no wonder. That's not my name. Bearcat Reed's my name. He said, yeah, were you a club fighter? I said, yeah, I fought in clubs, bricks, sticks, knives, rocks, anything. He said, well, who did you fight? I said, I remember this time I come out of my dressing room, Joe. You should have seen me. I was shadow boxing all the way down the aisle. When I got halfway to the ring, the entire stadium stood up and screamed, "Way!" He said, what happened? I said, I forgot my trunks. That didn't stop me, Joe. I just kept going in, and I climbed in the ring. The referee said, don't want no biting and scratching and kicking in the clinches. I said, them was my best punches. So they called us to the ring, and the bell sounded, and I jumped up and I fight the kid. Yeah. You heard about the kid. The kid was rough and tough. And I knew the kid was rough and tough. So I swung a left at the kid, and I swung an overcoat. I swung the next thing, and the kid hit me. I said, look out, kid, you're hitting too hard. And I danced around, the kid hit me in the jaw. I said, kid, you gotta go. And then I started swinging punches from center field, left field, right field, third base, second base, first base, shortstop, pitchers. I now knocked the kid down. I walked over and I kicked the kid. Joe said, you don't kick nobody in the ring. I said, hell I don't. I kicked the kid this time. And I was there, the kid lay prone. And I walked over to the kid and I said, woman? He said, you don't mean to tell me you fight the woman. I said, I had to fight somebody to break my string of 99 lost.
What was the old one about, I think, Snacks and Maxine Rosenblum? Remember him?
Yeah, he was a middleweight, light heavyweight champion.
But he himself was a comic, wasn't he?
Yeah, he did a show, act with Buddy Bear.
With Buddy Bear?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, what was the thing where he said that he said round about the 15th round, I had him real scared. He thought he was going to kill me.
Yeah, he said I was scared. He was scared he was going to kill me.
Yeah. But he was an art fan. He was a good fighter, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was a light heavyweight champion. Slaps him, Max and Rosenblum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He ended up in the movie, all fighters
Yeah.
ended up in the movie, again.
Yeah, they did some movies. He did a lot of movies.
Yeah. Him and Max, he went with Maxie Bear.
Yeah, Max Bear. They did an act together.
Yeah. Bear was a great fighter, wasn't he?
Who, Maxie?
Yeah.
Yes, he was a champion.
Yeah. Some good old days, huh?
Yeah, these are good days too.
These are better days.
Yes, they are. I tell you, I've never seen things as good as they are now. I want to tell you something else. I might as well say it publicly because people are asking me this on television, on the radio, and everything, what I think about the dancers today. The dancers today have something that the dancers of my day never had. They've got greater feet. They do more steps in 1 minute than the dancers of my era did in 3 hours. Except for one thing, the difference between those dancers and they didn't have the showmanship today that we had in our day. Every dancer that I see is doing this. You're the audience. I got to look at somebody and say, honey, I'm in love with you. Watch it. You got to cruise people into your heart, and you can't do it looking down at your feet and looking down at the floor. So maybe this would be a suggestion to some. I told Savion, and he has changed a whole lot since I first saw him. He's beginning to smile, beginning to look at people, and you have to, if I say to a young lady, baby, don't you know I love you? She said, no kidding. What do you say, baby? Don't you know I love you? I have a studio in Hollywood where I teach. At 93, I'm still teaching. I don't teach anyone over 35. I don't want to be bothered with the old days. People talk about, well, you remember about yesterday. I don't want to remember yesterday. Today is the day. I may not be able to do anything, but today is the day that you want to get with it. I steal and I copy all of the rock and all of the rap music. I'll show you. Can anybody name an old song, a very old song?
Yeah, on that boardwalk.
What is it?
Oh, when the sun reached down.
Huh? What did you say?
down and burn the tar up on the roof. And your feet get so hot.
No, that is the kind of song I mean. I mean a standard song. Written by George Gershwin or somebody.
T for two.
T for two, da 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 da. That's the way it goes.
Right.
Yeah.
Now I want everybody in here to be. Come. T for two. Instead of da 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 da, that's the way the song was written.
Yeah.
So I take all of the things that I can steal from the rappers, and I do the man I love, can't help loving that man of mine. I do all of the songs, and my daughter was on Broadway just in the next block here. With my daughter Angela Teeth was in the David Merritt show. Okay. And then she left here about 3 months ago. She was in Ragtime, had the lead in Ragtime. She fell and hurt her back, and she's not doing anything. But I'm a vocal coach, and I teach people how to dance and how to sing, and all the things that the young people need to know. I try to teach them all the things I know, and that's my kick, Mr. Buster.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm so excited being here with you. When Jim called me, I said, yes, I'll come. I had a hell of a time getting here, you know. I don't see too well, and I see all these signs that said, go this way, don't go that way. A friend of mine, this is not a joke, a friend of mine offered me a night in New York because I wanted to go visit a very dear friend of mine, and I didn't want to do it from Hempstead where I live. Come in. His name, Louis Sims. I didn't know whether you all acquainted with Louis Sims.
All the best you know.
I came up to visit Louis Sims, but I spent the night with a friend of mine on Riverside Drive at 139th Street. So she said to me, take the 11 bus, get off at 39, go over to 10th Avenue, take the number 11 bus, and they'll bring you to 139th Street and Riverside, and I'll be there on the corner. I hadn't been on a bus in 70 years, but I figured, all right, I'll save a couple of bucks, I'll get on the bus. So I got on the bus, and I said, I want to go to 139th Street. He said, no way. I said, well, I would understand that the number 11 bus goes to 100. He said, not after 8 o'clock. So I got off that bus at 133rd Street in Broadway, couldn't get a cab. They passed me right up. I was waving at them. They just kept going. So I had to walk all the way from 133rd Street and Broadway down to 139th. So you know how tired I was. Yeah. I was glad to get back to East Elmhurst or wherever I was going. Yeah. But I've had a little time trying to find my way around. Like this time it took, I was at the station at 6:30. I went to the station at 6:30. I stayed there. There are 9,000 people in line waiting for a cab.
9,000?
Huh?
9,000?
800.
You just said 4,000.
There was 100 there. Oh hell, there was somebody there. I just want to thank you, Buster, for your kindness. You've been very kind.
Listen, it's an honor. Anytime I run into you.
Well, it's my pleasure and my honor to see you. Buster is such an old friend. I'm glad to see he's still active. I hate to see my friends. And as I said, I went to see Louis yesterday. Had a hard time. I have a hard time being half white and half black. I don't know whether you ever had that problem. But I was coming out of the elevator and I said to the girl, which way do I go after I leave here, 139th Street and Lenox Avenue to get the subway? She said, you better not walk by yourself because they're not too happy to white people there. I said, but I'm not white. She said, really? I said, no. She said, well, hold on to me and I'll take you to the subway. So we walked from 133rd to 135th Street, 139th Street to 135th Street to the subway. And I got on the wrong train going up there. I found I was going the wrong way anyway. But I finally made it here, Jim. Jim called me and said, would I come down? He said, had it not been for Jim, I wouldn't have been here today. I wouldn't have. He saw me in St. Louis last summer when I was teaching the Shim Sham class down there. And then I got a letter from him inviting me here for the Fulbright Award, and it was so exciting. Jim, I want to thank you again in public. Don't get jealous. It takes me all night to do what I used to do all night, but I can do it. What are you Yeah, I'm married. I'm a married man. Been married 48 years, and my wife and I are greatest friends, and we are not in the mood of doing all of the. She said to me, don't worry, honey, something will come up. And I figured if I'm going to keep going, he said, I said to her, I said, are we going to make love tonight or what? She said, let's try a what, because I've never done that. I want to thank you again, and you may applaud.
And you know what I never hear you talk about? I never hear you sing the tune that you
wrote? It's being played on the air now for some reason. It's a song called It's Over Because We're Through. I just play the chorus.
Well, that's something I
My love for you was once true. Now it's over because we're through. And with much regret, I'm gonna try to forget now, baby, that we ever met. Gee, I hate to think that we must part. You know that I loved you so deep down in my heart. But there's no need to pretend. This love affair must end. Yes, it's over just because we're through. It was recorded by Willie Bryant and the Orioles. That's it. Thank you for liking it. Thank you very much.
And you know what, Leonard? You know what I used to like to hear you do?
What?
That thing where you change your, I don't know, you change your mind every 10 seconds.
No, I don't know what you're talking about. But
Yes.
the one thing that I enjoy, when I first came to New York, let me tell you something else. There was a time when I felt that there was nobody else in it. I met this, you should know the things about, I got to tell you this is a true story. I met this girl who said to me, another thing I got to tell you. I have been so misunderstood by people who, this one girl, she thought, and another thing, let me tell you something else. I lived at 131st Street, and I went up to 130 with this girl. She got into and so let me tell you another thing about some things that I understand about. I always liked the train joke, about my friend went to get on the train going to do. Let me tell you something else. I know you understand those things, and that's what I do. That's kind of my act. Then I end up talking about my wife, telling how she stood in front of the. This isn't dirty. It's not just the. Let me tell you another thing. I don't want to mislead you. I was standing in front of the mirror looking at myself. She said, "What are you?" I said, "Look at me. 70 years ago, 170 pounds of dynamite on the scene." She said, "Yes, but with a 2-inch fuse." And I figured that if I'm going to, I don't want to get that. I don't want to go into that. And my wife is another thing about her. One night we were. So I want to say thank you very much. But you see that I get a job here and
Hello. Hey, we're just in time. We're back, ladies and gentlemen.
Boston is
Huh?
He's coming.
Oh, it's coming. This guy, what's he doing? Oh, it's coming. Leonard? Will you remember the guy who was telling his partner, said, "I will never take you out to a party again"? Said, "I took you out with me last night, and you really embarrassed me. You did everything wrong. When the lady called, said dinner is served, you ran over to everybody to get to the table first. And the lady was having, I think she had corn on the cob. You ate all the corn off your cob and handed the cob back to the lady and said, would you mind putting some more beans on this stick?
Bucky Bubbles. I could tell jokes
Forever, yeah. You talk about the old man that was on the bus? That the bus crowded, this young lady got on the bus, and the old man said, hey daughter, said I'm sorry that I can't get that and give you my seat. I'm too old for that. But if you'd like to sit on my knee until you get where you're going, I mean, I'd be honored. So the lady thought that was nice of the old man, so she sat down on his knee. The bus went about 3 blocks, and the old man touched the young girl on the shoulder and said, daughter, I think you better get up now. I'm not as old as I thought I was.
I'll tell you my favorite joke. I have a favorite joke. It's on both sides. My favorite joke is about the airliner who was going to Honolulu from Los Angeles. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It's your captain. We've got a little problem. We're going to crash. We're going to crash unless you take all the luggage up over the racks and throw them in the aisle so we can dispense with them. Otherwise, we're going to crash. So they took all the luggage, threw it down, threw it out. Half hour later back, he called back, a little different tone. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain. I want to apologize. I lied. That didn't help. We're going to crash unless we throw out all the seats, tear out all the seats, and you ladies throw out your purses, all the leather, all the pocketbooks you got, throw them in the aisle. Otherwise, we're going to crash. They did that. Half hour later, ladies and gentlemen, I apologize. This is your captain. We're going to crash. That didn't help. We were overloaded. 360 people on the plane. Unless we can get 8 or 10 of you to volunteer and jump out, we are going to crash. Can we get some volunteers? Nothing. So, well, we're going to have to go alphabetically. Would all the African Americans stand? Nothing. Said, well, we go to the D's. And all the black people stand. Nothing happened. Then we go to the C's, where all the colored people stand. Little boy said, Dad, aren't we colored? Shouldn't we stand? He said, shut up. Damn it, today we're Zulus. There'll be a whole lot of sense. I got to tell you a story about Buster. Buster was going down to the Grand Central Station one time going to Baltimore, and he had bought his ticket already, and we were standing there waiting. Buster said, look at this, got this scale up here talking about, put a nickel in here, we'll tell you your weight, your name, and how much, where you're going. Buster said, he got to think we were fools. He heard me buy the tickets, but I'm going to put a nickel in. See, your name is Buster Brown. You weigh 140 pounds, and you're on your way to Baltimore, Maryland. Buster said to me, Leonard, those people watching me, they knew I gave my name. They heard me say it. Said, I'm going to try it again. He backed on the scales. Your name is still Buster Brown. You weigh 140 pounds, and you're on your way to Baltimore. He said, damn it, something's wrong. He looked and saw this cigar. I said, leave this cigar man alone. And then the wooden Indian standing in front of him with a robe over him. So he took the blanket over and Buster put it over his head and got over the scale, put that nickel in. Man said, your name is still Buster Brown. You weigh 140 pounds. You just missed your train to Baltimore.
Every time we met, like the guys of our era, every time we met, we'd have a new joke for you. Every time, you know. These guys will wake you up early in the morning to tell you a new joke.
Yep.
There was a guy, what was the guy named that played? He took the clarinet apart.
Took what?
The clarinet, the instrument.
Wilton Crawley.
Wilton Crawley. He could play a screw out of the clarinet.
Yeah.
He took the whole horn apart.
Took it apart, played it both.
And he was kind of sort of a weird kind of a guy. He would, every time he, hello, Mr. Crawford, he said, hello, I am the greatest, whatever. So one day, like during those days, they have a show in Baltimore, Maryland, and then they have another show in Washington. So sometimes the comedians with their cork on you, the black cork, they would get on the train to hold with the cork on, you know? And so this day Wilton happened to get on this train that had some mental patients going from Baltimore to Annapolis, Maryland. You know, and every 5 or 10 minutes they come through and they check these mental patients out, count them, you know. So they keep doing it, count them, count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And the man, Milton was there sitting on this coach. And the guard said, I don't remember seeing you before, who are you? He said, I am the most famous. And he got me 1, 2, 3, 4.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Say, who are you?
Milton Crawford.
I am the greatest.
Clarinetist in the world.
I don't know how to tell him. You ought to tell him.
I forget it. I'm trying to help, but I forget it.
Oh. Well, then he comes through and he counts 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, you know. And when he got to Wilton, he said, who are you? I remember saying he was going. Wilton said, I am the greatest, world's greatest entertainer. And I don't remember this. This was one of his greatest.
I remember all. I can't remember.
You can't remember that one, huh? You said, I thought you were older than me. Huh? Uh-oh. Here comes the Smith kid. Who? That Smith kid.
Everything you talk about me and Joe Lewis, it's been 70 years ago. He always goes back. And I haven't done that material in 60 years.
No.
But I enjoyed it. Yeah, I know. I really enjoyed it.
You're gonna enjoy the old stuff, Buster. You're gonna enjoy the old stuff.
It's not that old.
Uh-huh.
Buster, throw that rap song on.
Well, I had a great thing with Joe Lewis. All over the world we appeared, you know.
Next to you. He want to sit next to you. That's why.
I wouldn't let him sit next to me.
That's why.
I said, sit here. I don't want to do this. Because he's going to buzz me.
She's balancing it out.
That's right.
No, but it's
Talking about he's 80 what?
87.
He was 87 when 125th Street was a river. You just didn't want to admit how old he is. He's older than I am.
You know, you said something tonight that about Louis.
Yeah.
You said Louis was the older.
Yeah. Louis is one of the older. Louis is the 90.
Yeah.
Yeah, Louis is 90. I was up to visit him yesterday.
Yeah. Well, he and Buster Boy.
Remember them? Buster Boy, yeah. Sims and Boy. What was Boy's first name?
Buster.
Oh, was it Buster? Sims and Boy. We had some great dances.
They could do some great soft shoes, you know.
Did you know Juanita Pitts?
Yeah.
And I'll tell you something else that has changed. I can't quite get used to it. The people today don't dress. I'm sorry, they've lost class.
Yeah.
They've lost the class.
Hip hop jumped in. They jumped in.
There's a show you ought to see.
When the funk was in, people were still dressed up nice.
There's a show.
Right
It
here.
was still nice.
you
So
finish?
then hip hop came in.
Pick up my hamburger,
Stop
didn't you?
ironing the clothes.
Yep.
So they dress like a junkie.
Yeah, I'm sorry, they don't look good. I'm sorry.
I got my Tina Pratt jacket on. Woo!
All over the place. When I sat down, I said, buddy.
That's why I told you.
Tonight you're all right.
Yeah.
It's a Sony digital video camera.
I just bought a new wide angle lens for mine, and it encompassed with it. And little Leonard get right down on the thing and take it.
Oh yeah, I've got an extension that makes it wide
Is there any
angle.
place where you can
That's like mine. I have a
trade on these?
Trade?
Let me see yours.
See if it's like mine.
Now you can tell me your
Barb, my email.
Yeah, email.
barblin2@juno.com.
Okay, so that's BARBLEN.
How do you send?
L-E-N.
How do you send email?
Barblin, BARBLEN, numeral 2@juno.com.
All right, excellent. What was your question, sir?
I said, how do you send the email?
Oh boy.
Send email.
Press a button.
Email.
Email.
Well, that's very complicated.
You can also get me. I'm on the internet. It's www whatever that is, and dance, and then put my name in, Leonard. You'll get me on.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'll email you, and I'll give you my web address.
Yeah.
My website too. Okay, good.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That'd be good.
And then you gotta get the internet.
Then you got to get the internet.
Yeah, the internet's just a program. It's just a connection. You don't have to buy a separate.
Oh, I see.
And then you have to push the button.
Yeah, and then you have to push the button. And then you gotta type. Then you gotta push another button.
And like if I send you, if I send you email,
Yeah. That's all you have to do. You got the thing right there.
go to somebody that has a machine.
Yeah, computers help.
Said I'd go to
He
him.
has to go to someone
I'd go to him.
that has a computer in order to send an email.
That's right. You go to a computer with somebody and say, I want to send Leonard a message.
Yeah.
And you say, make your message and say, barblin2@juno.com. You got it. In a few seconds, I'll be talking to you.
Yeah.
And then there's a thing where you can send like a message to somebody, and then you can have a conversation.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Or you can pick up the phone and
Oh,
dial.
you can pick up.
Oh yeah.
But then it's
I think I'm 20. 110, right. 110, 110, 220.
oh,
Oh, okay.
10, 10, 220. 110.
10, 10, 220.
10, 220.
110.
1016868. That's fine. I use that as a
101,
10,
6868.
10.
Okay, I hum it. I can't do anything with this with
The book dance kid.
Huh?
The book dance kid.
Yeah, I just do all this. About over the top, and then over the top, call it backward over the top.
Who was Pete?
See that?
Who was Pete Nugent?
Do that.
Who was Pete Nugent? Hey. Hey there.
Talking to the floor now.
I teach my office holding on to the chair.
Who was Pete Nugent?
Pete Nugent did Bambolina, which was
Wasn't that Eddie Richter? Eddie Richter.
watch the switch. Nobody knew how to do the switch.
You know that.
I know that.
See, you got to do that.
That's what Cookie taught
Right, I
us.
got the cookie.
Yeah.
No. Listen to the switch. That's the switch. Listen to it once again. That's a switch.
How you switch?
Huh?
How you switch?
We do a double.
I can do it. Two back.
Oh yeah, can you do that way too?
Yeah.
You can do that.
What's going on?
Yeah, produce that way too.
Cause you
Don't dance. Don't fall out. Take your time. Yeah,
I need to exercise every
I was
day.
a wing dancer. I did that.
You were like hanging, but you look like you were about to do like push-ups. You're like,
No,
you're like,
chair dance there.
Both hands.
The upper body, you know?
Do a kick out.
It's like he goes in the line, he's looking at you, she's looking at him.
And back, got to come back the other way. Yeah.
How'd you end it?
No.
See what?
And.
You know, Cookie never did that right.
Uh-oh.
That's where hanging out.
Cookie never did that.
No, they didn't do it right.
Never did it right.
Because that's what he taught us, the Bambolina.
They never did the shim sham right, the second course, second step.
Now
You find out your
Uh-oh.
off time. I don't care how you shake it.
No, it's true. It always sounded weird to me too.
You do the great bow, G, down, bum. That's wrong. That's off time. You have to do
It always sounds I've always messed up in that part.
Or clap your hands. Savion grunts.
Yeah.
Savion said, ba dee da dee ba dee da da. That's the rhythm. If you hum out all the music, you'll see you're off time with this thing. I don't care how you shake it. You can fight it all you want to. But every step is and. You don't start this with one. You don't say shim sham with. You start and a one. Count eight beats, right? And a one, and a two, and a three, and a four, and a five, and a six, and a seven, and an eight. Then you break. Now, why should you say?
Wait a minute.
And one.
No, count it. And a one, and a two.
And
a one, and a two, and a three, and a four, and a five, and a six, and a seven, and an eight. Break. That's music. It's don't go. Look, and a one, and a two, and a three, and a four, and a five, and a six, seven, and an eight. Break. Half break. And a one, and a two, and a three, and a four, and a five, and a six, and a seven, and an eight. And a one, and a two, and a one, and a three, and a four, and a five, six, and you break. Why should you do this step? And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
In the middle of all the
It goes and a 1, and a 2, and a 3, and a 4, and a 5, and a 6, 7, and a 8, and a 1, and a 2, a 3, and a 4, and a 5, and a 6, and a 7, and an 8. It all comes out on. I don't count by. I don't teach by count. Doing the crample. Now hum that. That's what I say. Shim sham was done by music, not by music. Chink a boom, chink a boom, chink a boom, boom de boom, chink a boom, chink a boom, chink a boom, boom de boom, chink a boom, chink a boom, chink a boom, boom de boom. Bop, bip, bop, bip, bop, bip, bop, 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 bip, bop, zip, bop, bip, bop, bop, zip, bop, zip. And you do a whole bop, 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 bop. I teach my son. But that's it. But I straighten everybody out Sunday.
Oh yeah.
I told my wife.
Oh!
Huh?
Do it again.
See that? I just did that.
He told you not to dance too fast, Buster.
That's in the Bambolina.
He's the one who gets us to dance fast. It's your fault, Buster. You're the one who gets us to dance fast. That's right.
Yeah. Do it.
Oh, man.
In which you cross step.
Ooh, that's a nice one. Oh, that's nice.
Oh, I used to be into it very heavy, you know. That's all I could do was tap Charleston and the Charleston.
Oh, yeah?
I couldn't do it. I didn't learn the time step till I was in children.
Too many already.
Then I learned the time step from the fellow who's in Dixie to Broadway. Florence Mills taught me the time step. First time step that was this. Then I learned the wing time step. I don't see these anymore with this.
No.
No. Try to mess with it.
That's another time. Oh, this I did 18 or 20 times. Cramp roll.
It's the
Cramp.
do that.
In the break, this is what I'm saying the dancers don't do today. They don't do nothing 6 bars. We did everything, it's changed. We did everything 6 bars with a 2-bar break.
Right.
6 bar and 2 bar. You do a great step, and before anybody can appreciate it, you're into another step. Doesn't make sense.
Yeah, you don't develop the idea.
You don't live long enough in one step.
Yeah.
And this is what makes success. Something that people can grab a hold of. Say, oh, that's great. But tonight I wanted to applaud for, I think it was you. You were doing a step, and I started to, and before that you were into something else. I was hurt.
I was trying to do it again.
Yeah. I said, do it. I started to say, do it again, you know, because I like the step. For instance, you do, then you go to something. This should be done. Tell somebody. But if you say, you come back and do something else. They start to.
It's because I was hopping on the other side of the platform.
It's like this. 3 times.
Now you're going to something else.
Now I'm going to tell Buster how to do it.
This is 6 bars. Do it again. This is 6 bars.
I'm sorry.
You can't do it.
Now people applaud that. But you do it once and go somewhere. But if you say what the hell are they going to applaud for? They don't have anything.
About them applauding?
Huh? Oh yes, it is about applauding. It's all about applauding. If you go and dance and people don't applaud for you, you go get another job.
Well, yeah, no, but I see people applaud at very simple step and then nothing at all. Just
No, but they enjoy it. What's the simple step to them? See, you're a professional dancer.
Yeah.
He's a layman, I'm a layman. I don't know A from B, but I know what I see, what I like. And that's what I pay for.
Yeah.
You see,
But I also know a lot of people
dancing.
applaud for very, very low quality things too, so...
Well, not too many successful dancers today, you got to admit. You can't name me right now 10 professional tap dancers that are making a great living at it. You can't name them. In my day, I could name you 30. Bill Robinson, Eddie Richter, Coles and Atkins, and all of them, they were making a living. And they were all doing different things and weren't doing the same thing. If you get to the point where the public means nothing to you, like Miles Davis. Miles Davis did not draw the money, did not make the money that a very simple trumpet player made by the name of Louis Armstrong. When Louis Armstrong appeared, people great. When
Let's go outside.
Miles Davis sit there and play dance, turn and walk away. People didn't like it, they didn't enjoy it.
What is my favorite trumpet player?
Jazz is good, nothing wrong with it. It's not music that everybody you have to make a little minor fuel, you know. That doesn't count. It's commercial, whatever you do. That's something that people will pay to come and see. Don't be a dancer's dancer. Let me tell you about ask him, does he know Groundhog?
Yeah, very well.
Groundhog was as good a dancer as anybody ever lived, but in the streets. When he went on stage, had no personality, nobody bought him. But he could dance.
So, which category of Jimmy Slider?
Jimmy Slider, very professional and very commercial. Jimmy smiles and turns to look at the audience and says, you like this, watch this, you know. That's why Jimmy Slider, I saw him in Los Angeles only a month ago with Savion, Jimmy Slider, Diane Walker, and Buster. When Slide walked on and did his first move, that house screamed. Savion had danced for 1.5 hours and nobody screamed. nobody had screamed. But when Sly walked out and started doing commercial things, that people stood up and actually
Yeah,
screamed.
but what's very interesting is I learned a lot from Jimmy, and Jimmy always told me not to try to necessarily compete, but create necessarily.
You watch Sly, he does the same thing every time. He doesn't do anything. No, he does the same thing. When he created it before, on stage, he doesn't do anything.
On stage, you practice.
No, you make things.
Well, I mean, it's hard. It's like what you try to say.
He doesn't go on stage.
Well, he doesn't do, he still doesn't do
Well, he does the same thing, the same steps. He may not get the same steps, the same thing. But that's not creative. That's not creative. My partner and I used to dance. Every step we did downstairs.
I gotta learn how to get in.
Miles is a good trumpet player.
I gotta
No
get
question about it. But he's
that.
not the best trumpet player in the world.
That. I gotta learn that. Then I'll be good.
Which country go with
Savion has the best feet I've seen. He's not the best dancer. He has the best. He does more riffs and more things with his feet than anybody I've ever seen. But I have to go back to Eddie Richter and Ralph Cooper and David Martin, who played to the audience and who worked with the first one. To the audience to make the audience. If you don't want the audience to like you, then don't dance. If you don't like the audience to like you, don't dance. Don't find another job. Drive a truck or something.
drive a cab.
No, drive a truck. Do something else. Drive a cab, you know. No. When I walk on stage, this is my when I walk on stage, I don't go out there and improvise. I know what I'm going to say. If somebody in the audience does something, I know enough to take care of myself, you know. But all of my stuff is routine. I know the jokes. I'm not going to go out there and make up a joke. I'd be stupid. It may not work, and it may work.
In case you forgot.
Yeah.
No, it don't mean nothing else but what I'm telling you. It means that you're trying something new, you don't know whether it's going to work. But when you have a routine,
What about
you don't
when
have to go step in the same place. You know you've done that step before.
You want to see? Want some water? You want some more? You cool?
Suppose it flops. This is the so. I don't know how big you intend to get. If you want to be a star, you got to be Robinson, who made it possible for all that. He didn't try to change it one day and do another I'm sorry. Looking down at your feet, trying to see or hear the sound.
But to me, Jimmy improvises everything.
No, he's not improvising. You got the words. You don't know the meaning of the words. Improvise means to try something new.
Anytime I say Jimmy is the same thing, you have all the same moves, you know, but they sing in order.
He uses the camera.
Go back. Go back.
He rehearsed it in some hall. He didn't go out there.
Now go back.
He did not go on the stage.
Pull it back.
When you go to impress, you work on your improvisation. You know the
When it's done good, right?
Sometimes, bro, I go out there.
I can't do it that well.
I know
But you can do it.
Yeah, I can.
some stuff like this. You know,